3 months ago, I decided to quit my job working in marketing. I'd been struggling with burnout, and I felt like this was the best move for me to heal and get my spark back. But the reality is, despite taking months to rest, I'm still feeling lost and confused. I'm now 30, unemployed, and deeply unhappy. So today, I'm taking my life back into my hands. Just because I'm in my 30s now does not mean it's too late to start over. So let's try to find myself again. I'm gonna be real with you. I've been struggling quite a bit lately. I haven't been feeling like myself. I've been struggling when it comes to taking care of myself, like working out and eating are things that are so out of my head right now. I've been crying a lot more than usual. I've been spiraling a lot. I have been struggling with sleep too. Like falling asleep is difficult for me, but also when I wake up the next day, I am feeling like I haven't rested at all, even though I might have slept like 10 hours. In truth, I feel like I'm experiencing the same symptoms that I was when I was burnt out. But the thing is, I have eliminated the stressor from my life. I'm no longer working. I quit my job. So why do I still feel this way 3 months later? Anyway, all of that to say, I wanted to document my journey of me trying to get myself back on track because I know I haven't been living my best life. I know I haven't been putting in the effort towards becoming this version of myself that I aspire to be. I haven't been happy with the version of myself that I have become. And I just want to find ways to finally be happy with who I am and feel better because, to be honest, I know I should be starting to think about the next step in terms of my career, but it's scaring me shitless because I am not doing well, clearly, mentally right now. So the idea of having to go back to work, I can't even think about it. It's scaring me. It's terrifying me. And so I think right now, instead of listening to all of the noise around me of people telling me like, oh, what are you gonna do next? Or, oh, what are you doing with your time off? And blah, blah, blah. Just listening to the people around me, like all of this noise, I need to silence it out and focus on me, have like this tunnel vision of just trying to improve myself every day until I get my spark back, until I find like I am myself again, until I'm happy again. And so I thought I would bring you along for the journey. So today we're starting things slow. I don't want to overwhelm myself and try to just change everything in my life in one day because I know it's not sustainable for me long term. So today I want to focus on 3 things. I need to wash my bed sheets, I need to do some laundry, and I want to get some kind of movement in. But if I can get those 3 things done today, I'll be happy with myself and then I can reward myself maybe in some capacity. So let's start with the first item on our list. Now it's time for movement. I've been slowly getting myself back into the gym. I go a couple of times a week, not so much the past week because of the holidays, but I've been trying to get some movement in because it usually helps with my mental health. So today actually it has been a little bit weird weather-wise. It's been raining, there's been some freezing rain, there's been some snow. It's just all over the place. I don't feel like taking my car. So I think we're actually gonna do a workout from home and I'm going to put on a Get Fit with Rick video. Those are my favorites when it comes to cardio at home. I do have a walking pad, but I'm in the mood to do like a kind of dancing, walking video. So that's exactly what I'm going to be doing. I just showered and I'm now getting ready to make dinner, and today I think I'm going to make what I'm going to call a boring meal. We're going to go back to basics because I'll be honest with you, I have been struggling with food. I have not been eating well, and no, it's not just because of the holidays. I think overall I've been very lazy when it comes to preparing meals, and now I'm at the heaviest that I've been in 2 years, and that has to stop. I really just want to get back to eating more clean and whole food. So tonight I'm going to make some rice, some chicken, and I'm going to prepare some veggies to have on the side, and we're going to call that a day. So dinner's done. I have tidied up my apartment. I have a load of laundry in the dryer. And now I want to reward myself for the work that I got done today because I have completed all 3 tasks that were on my to-do list for the day. So I think to unwind and end the day on the right note, I'm going to get some reading done. And I'll be honest, reading is another one of those areas where I've been struggling recently. When I tell you that my entire life has been a struggle, I meant it. So reading has been a little bit more difficult for me recently. I haven't been enjoying myself nearly as much. I think I had a good start at the beginning of the month, but maybe it's because of the books that I was picking or the fact that I was reading for videos and I kind of lost the enjoyment in the process. The past 2 weeks of December, I haven't really been able to read the way that I normally would. It's fine. It's just that I was expecting to get all of this free time to read and I guess I just haven't been enjoying myself as much as I typically do. I DNF'd a book that I was reading because I thought maybe it was a book itself and I was in the mood for something else. So I picked up another book that I was more in the mood for, and this one I actually managed to finish, but it took me more time to read it because I kept being distracted. For some reason, my attention span was terrible, and it could just be that it wasn't exactly what I wanted to read, but maybe it's just that like I was kind of hitting a reading slump. I'm not sure. So I hope that this next book is going to fix that and that I'm actually going to enjoy myself again. I'm going to pick up Heated Rivalry. So like everyone else on the internet, I feel like I've been completely obsessed with this show. Now I've read this book and The Long Game before, so it's not going to be a new read for me, but listen, I've been completely obsessed with the show. It has taken over my life, basically. My entire Instagram algorithm is now taken over by Heated Rivalry. I just love this show so much. I love the adaptation they did of it, and now I just want to hop on the bandwagon again and read this again. So we're gonna kick things off with Heated Rivalry, and I'm so incredibly excited. Hopefully this will ignite or reignite my love for reading. Day, and usually I get into grind mode. That would be the time where I set goals, make a vision board, reset my entire life. But for some reason this year, I'm not really feeling it, and I kind of just want to take a slower, gentler start to the year. I haven't even set goals for this new year. I've set more like intentions, things that I want to accomplish that could happen this year. That would be great if they did, but otherwise could happen at any time later on in life, and I would be okay with that as well. So I think today we're gonna do a mini reset, however, just like tidying up the apartment a bit because it's been a mess. I think it's because my mental state hasn't been the greatest, and therefore I haven't really been taking care of myself or this space, and I kind of want to just get a fresh start in terms of my environment. I think that might help with my mental health. Regardless, I did think that we could maybe get started by reading a couple of my intentions, maybe just reading with you the things that I have set out for myself, because I think even though I don't have specific goals this year, I just wanted to share maybe what I'm looking forward to and how I'm planning on getting myself back on track and how I want to become better. I want to vlog more, and not necessarily because I am hoping to grow my channel in some capacity. Like, yes, that would be great, but I think I just want to document my journey and have something to reflect back upon. Last year, my goal was to take more pictures and post them on Instagram, which I really enjoyed doing. Okay, there's someone outside shoveling snow. You might be hearing it. I apologize in advance if that's the case, but all of that to say, I really enjoyed having those pictures to look back upon, and now I think I want to take the next step and vlog more, and not just like videos for YouTube, but just like for myself as well. Just have more moments that I can look back upon at the end of a year. I also want to stop caring about my stats and just how I look on social media. I just want to start posting because I want to and stop fearing being cringe. So I want to start posting more on Instagram, for instance, maybe posting more stories and just more content in general. But also on YouTube, I want to experiment a little bit more, just use these platforms as a way to express my creativity rather than something that could achieve like monetization and whatnot. Like I don't want it to be a means to an end, but more so a creative outlet, which is what it was supposed to be in the first place when I created those channels. I also really want to prioritize my health, both physically and mentally. I think I've been struggling a lot this year, and I kind of want to take 2026 to focus on me. And I think focusing on my physical and mental health is going to help me, I don't know, become this version of myself that I've always wanted to be, but never really knew how. And I also want to prioritize relationships in my life, both current and new. So I want to make sure that I really reinforce the relationships that I currently have in my life. That could mean calling my family, calling my friends, meeting with them, just being the one to reach out to people instead of always waiting for people to reach out to me. But I also want to take the opportunity to meet new people and just expand my social circle. I feel lonely in this new city sometimes, so having a way to reach out to new people and just expand what I currently have would be great. So yeah, here's the new beginnings in 2026. Was to do much more than what I just did, but truth is I am feeling exhausted. I tried taking my recycling outside and for some reason like the bin was full, and I came back inside and I was exhausted. I felt like I had worked out and I just went outside to take out the recycling. I'm not sure what's wrong with me, but I'm gonna take a break because I deserve it. I just got done with my daily movement, and I kind of figured that I wanted to take today to show you the daily habits that I'm trying to implement in 2026. I really want to focus, at least for the next few months, on healing myself mentally and physically. And so there are some daily things that I think can help me achieve that version of myself that I want to be. So I already did a bunch of things this morning, but now I think I want to take, I don't know, maybe a 15-minute session to journal. It's a habit that I don't really partake in very regularly. It's something that I do only when I feel down, I guess, or when I have a lot on my mind. And I kind of want to take the habit of doing this more regularly, not because I feel like I have a lot to say, just because I think it's going to help me get out of that mental slump that I'm feeling right now. I think just getting into the habit of doing something daily to just get the words out, not having myself think over them in my head all day. Like I just don't want those thoughts that I'm keeping inside to be stuck inside of my head all the time. So I kind of want to start the habit of taking a few moments out of my day to journal. So today today I'm gonna do that. I think I'm gonna look up some prompts maybe on Pinterest, or maybe I will ask like ChatGPT to generate a few prompts to help me get started. And we're gonna have my post-workout snack while getting some journaling done. It's time for lunch and I'm going to make a turkey sandwich. So I toasted some bread. I'm gonna add this holy guacamole avocado puree to half of it. I'm gonna add a tomato. Slice this up. I think 2 slices might be enough. Like this. I'm gonna add a little bit of salt and pepper to my tomatoes. On the second bread, I'm gonna be adding some Dijon mustard. I usually do this with honey mustard, but I don't have any. And the original recipe that I found used Dijon, so this is honestly my favorite lunch, so I'm super excited. The recipe that I found said that I could add a little bit of honey to the Dijon mustard. I can't open it. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to do this because my honey is pretty crystallized. I don't want to add a ton anyway, so that's fine. Apparently that makes it a little bit sweeter and that brings out the flavor of the tomatoes. So we're trying this out. I think next we're going to do my turkey. I got these at Costco and honestly, lifesaver. For crunch, I'm going to add a few chips in the middle of the sandwich. I have like Cape Cod chips. I've used Miss Vicky's in the past. They're really good too. And I'm gonna finish it off with some lettuce that I just washed. All right, let's try this. Let me try it. So good. I feel like the day is quickly going away from me. I just spent most of my afternoon editing a YouTube video, but now I want to take some time for myself and just do a cozy hobby. So I initially thought I could do some coloring, but the light is going down, the day is ending, and so I think I'm going to switch over to puzzling. I have this new puzzle that I want to start today. Got this at Winners, and we're just going to spend some time doing a puzzle, maybe putting a show on, and just relaxing.